Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well and thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes. Now please remember this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. You can look at your moon and rising signs. These messages might suit you better. This is a timeless reading as well, so when you're drawn to it is when you're meant to hear it. So we have got teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Now this could be a teacher. It doesn't have to be literally a teacher. You could be doing running a youth club. You could be doing anything. You could be a parent here. You could make a good parent. You could be taking your nieces or nephews, but anything to do with children here, involvement with children of any kind, expansion. You're teaching people, you're helping them to learn and develop their skills here. It's also helping you grow as a spiritual person. Peridot is life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lessons and blessings they contain. Now, this is about learning about your challenges. If you're doing things the same way all the time, you're going to get the same results. So if you feel you're hitting dead ends in life, it might be because you're on the wrong path. And we need to look at that and we need to understand what Spirit is trying to teach us here. So if there's negative patterns that are developing in your life, there's always a lesson here that needs to be learned. Now, this is about learning. It's about you could be teaching people or young people could be teaching you. So it can work the other way as well. So there's a lot of lessons here to be learned. Now, this could be, for example, you're hitting a brick wall with your children. Or if you're a teacher, you're hitting a brick wall here. So what they're saying to you here is that there needs to be another way of doing it. You need to think outside the box and you need to think new ways of teaching so that you can expand and you can inspire. So let's have a look. Any dealings with younger people? Let's have a look and see. Spirit, please show me clearly. The Six of Cups. The Three of Wands. The Hanged Man. The beautiful Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. The King of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Now, this is about new ways of doing things. It could be new ventures. It could be going into teaching, most definitely. It could be that you're deciding that there's something you want to take up that you're passionate about in that sense, and it could be to do with children. But this really is about new ways of doing things as well. It's about working together here. Now, there's a new opportunity here, or there's a new chance of looking at something from a different perspective. Now, this could be in relation to somebody who's younger than you. Now, he's in limbo here. And he's learning life lessons, and that's exactly what this card is about. It's about learning how we can go forward. Now, you need to look at the bigger picture here, and you need to work together as a team. I do feel that there's issues with somebody younger in your life here. It could be teaching as well. Like I say, if you're a teacher and got a classroom of students and you're not inspiring them, there's a million different ways of looking at things. Right? There's a million different ways of looking at things. And you're in this situation because there's lessons you need to be learning here. And you have to understand here that you need to work together to become enlightened. Now, there's a light bulb moment here where you might be inspired and passionate about looking at things from a bigger perspective. That will bring the passion and the creativity back into this situation, however it resonates with you, whether it be with a child, whether it be with somebody younger, whether it be a group of children, whatever it may be, a group of younger people. But you're learning here from your lessons, because if you're hitting a brick wall, we can't continue to do things the same way as we've always done them. So he gains enlightenment. He's learning all the time. He's growing as a spiritual person. He's understanding the challenges or lessons, and he suddenly gets a light bulb moment and he realizes that there needs to be more teamwork. We need to work together in life. It's a collaborative energy to lay solid foundations so that things can go forward. And when we put the work in and work with people, we collaborate with them, The solid foundations that we're laying together will stand the test of time, because you can only go forward. So you've got the skills, you've got the talents here, you've got what's needed, but you need to work together to start on a brand new path that's going to bring growth into your life. Now, this could involve a conversation here. It's involving a conversation. So this is intellectual decisions that are being made collaboratively. You could be gaining advice from somebody who's older or standing outside the box. But there's advice here coming forward. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or it could be you with that light bulb moment, standing up, understanding what needs to be done here, making it clear, deciding you're going to go down a more cooperative path. So when you're going forward, you're involving the person or the group of people that we're talking about. So clear-cut, intelligent decisions here. You've got the clarity you need, you've reflected on your challenges, and you're understanding that there's a different way of going about this. There's a more beneficial way that would benefit this relationship or group of people. So it's beautiful energy. It's understanding that your lessons, now that, you see, that will enable you to go forward towards happier times. Everybody will be a lot happier. You'll get back onto the right path so that things can develop and everybody can work together and enjoy the relationships or relationship that you're meant to have. So we can go forward and you can make long-term plans. You'll be happy. Your ships will come in. Things will work out. With 2 3s here. Your hard work will bring the growth. It'll bring the stability to the situation that's needed. And everybody will move forward and be a heck of a lot happier with the outcome. So it's a very straightforward reading here. Balance is going to be restored. People are going to feel happier. The environment, a more harmonious environment, will exist. You'll exist in a more harmonious environment. So any frustrations and anger will all work itself out. Now, this is a patience card. So it's going to take patience and it's going to take time. But this is going to move things onto a more creative path. Things will be able to grow, they'll be able to develop. Because just now, I think you're hitting a brick wall with someone or something in relation to younger people. This here is the playfulness card. It's the childlike card. We need a childlike joy being brought back into our lives. Now, I can always remember my father, who was a wonderful mentor in my life, saying to me, and I don't want to talk about myself, but this is the sort of thing I'm going to say because it's very difficult for adults to understand that they can learn from children. And my father said to me, because I experienced things he didn't, I could learn a lot from you. And growing up, I would never have thought I could have heard that, you know? But he could, because I had different experiences. I'm seeing things from a different perspective. And he was a wonderful man, and he was a very wise man. But he still understood that, he said, I don't know everything in life. I don't know everything in life. And he brought that childlike joy to a relationship. So this could be a parent. It could be a parent saying to you, it could be a teacher, it could be a mentor, it could be an older, you might have a younger partner even, you know, in life. It's different for everybody, but there's definitely benefits from, if you're getting into challenges with someone, there's benefits from looking at different ways that you could resolve these issues and get this relationship onto a more productive path. Fairy spotting. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So believe in this relationship, believe that we can all learn from each other, and trust and believe that you can get this relationship or this group of people on your side. Okay, I hope this helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.